right, have and have not fans. Before going further into the video, it's a Veronica video, so I assume this will get a lot of traction. And to help out with that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Also, everyone, if you haven't done so, click the bell and select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. In a very, and I mean very quick blink and you miss it moment during the trailer, we see Veronica pulling a gun on someone, and it looks like this is in her home, probably outside by the pool. So the question is, who is she pointing the gun at? Who is Veronica potentially going to shoot? Who is Veronica potentially going to kill? There are multiple suspects here. Now, first of all, I actually recorded a video before this one about Veronica. Will she get played? That's involving the scheme between Samuel and Laura to con and steal from Veronica. So, watch that video first. I definitely recommend it. There are a lot of suspects. Actually, what I should have listed out before doing this video are all the potential suspects that Veronica could be shooting at. And off the rip, I have 5, and as the video goes on, I'll probably come up with more. First one, David, because we got that brief scene of David and Veronica in bed together, so it could be one of those situations where one of them is trying to screw the other, not sexually, but you know what I mean, like screw them over, so to speak. And maybe Veronica sees through David's ruse, and then, oh, you tried to drown me in the pool, so I'll go ahead and kill you by the pool. Ha ha ha, bow. Next could be Jeff. You know what? I don't think it's Jeffrey. You know what? I don't think it's Jeffrey. No. We know that Jeffrey and Veronica are going to interact with each other based on the trailer, but I wonder what they're interacting for. Like I said in my trailer breakdown, it's like, hi, Mom. Last time, yeah, I was at Dad's house and you sent a group of guys in to kill both of us. So how have you been? And we know that in the trailer, Jeffrey's like, my mom is the one who needs to die. She's the one who needs to suffer or whatever. So, yeah. I don't think it's David or Jeffrey. I'm more inclined to think it's someone along the lines of a Justin, Laura, or Samuel. Laura, I could see why. Okay, let's say Veronica finds out about Samuel and Laura trying to con her and rob her. There's that aspect of it. Let me see. Maybe she sees Laura making out with Samuel in the backyard or whatever, and then she's pissed off because at that time she's trying to get with Samuel because obviously he's stripping for her at some point in the trailer. I would be more inclined to say that she would not shoot Laura because Laura is vital to her plan to survive whatever the hood is conspiring against her. However, this is Veronica, so basically whenever she decides to derail her own plan because of her emotions, she'll come up with 1,000 other plans in advance. So it's possible that she decides to kill Laura because she finds out, again, A, that she was trying to rob her, or B, she sees Laura making out with the pool boy. And that leads to Samuel, and we know that Veronica has an interesting track record with, honestly, I was about to say that she has more of a track record for going after women instead of men, but that's not true. She's gone after both women that, David has moved on with, as well as men who she feels have interacted with Jeffrey or, or screwed her over. Look what she did to Justin in jail and Wyatt in jail. And then look what she did to Erica. Look what she did to Maggie. And then remember, she's sending a squad of thugs to kill basically David and Jeffrey. So, yeah, if you cross her, if you look at her the wrong way, she will probably have you beaten up, killed, or tortured. So, yeah, Samuel could be on the chopping block, so to speak. You never know. If she finds out that Samuel played her, then she might do to him what she was going to do to RK. So, there's a possibility Samuel could be the one who's going to be shot. Then Justin. Justin could be coming over again, trying to beg and plead with Veronica to stop the torment and whatnot. That's another possibility. But what would Justin be doing there? I don't know, especially when it doesn't even look like they're in the at the front of the house. This definitely looks like her back, you know, the back part of the house where the pool is at. So I definitely think that it probably isn't Justin. Yeah, I'm more inclined to think it's either Laura or Samuel at this point. Again, I want to throw it out there. What if it's just a random thug who shows up and Veronica's packing heat this time? Maybe there was an enforcer going to get her. Like, what's the name? Akil? Is that the name of the guy that was working for Jim? The one that had Benny tied up before the Malones got him, and then the one that he sent to go take care of Veronica. I mean, it could be Akil, and basically Veronica's going to kill her own assassin. I could see that possibility. So at the moment, David and Jeffrey, I'm going to put on the lower spectrum of I don't think it's likely they're the ones who will get killed. I think Laura is right ahead of them because of the fact, yeah, I think Laura is somewhere in the middle where it's like, I don't think Veronica herself will kill Laura due to the fact that she's needed for the whole protecting myself from the hood. I would put Samuel and Justin in like the number 2 and 3 positions tentatively, depending on the story. And Akil would probably be my first one because Veronica has a way of wiggling out of trouble and going after people that are coming after her. And then somewhere towards the top, you know, maybe somewhere like maybe 2.5 or, you know, 2.5 or, you know, like the 1.5 spot would be just a random thug from the hood who's trying to kill her, and she takes them out before, you know, they could take her out. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think Veronica's pointing a gun at in the trailer? This is the deadliest season, so hopefully somebody actually dies for a change. But with that being said, if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.